Light the beam! Light the beam! Light the beam! Light the beam!
Oh, good God. Light the beam. It is Power Plant Day. It is the Thursday edition of the Sports Cave with Biggest Puma. Broadcasting once again live here on YouTube in parts unknown up here in the greater north side area of San Antonio. Not to get too specific to freak out the two individuals I do the show with that I don't call this neighborhood home, but they might. We'll leave it up to you to figure out with your sleuthing skills. Do you realize? Oh, also live to tape once again. If you are listening to the audio, we are back. I have, after Tuesday night, expressing some slight concern about the abilities of our IT department. I am happy to report that this laptop sitting in front of me is officially back up to speed with everything that the old one had on it. So
1 to 10, they get a 2.
They
get a 2.
A 2 was generous. It took 3 days to get one software downloaded. But no, if you are one of the hundreds of audio only listeners, be looking for it. You should have it ready to go Friday morning if you're listening to this after the fact. But
I would say that last Thursday, check out the YouTube clip. Pretty good.
Look,
pretty good.
It's what I'm about to say. What I'm about to say is going to be hard to match up with what we have on the run sheet because we're going to do another edition of the X-Files. This one, an MLB edition, which will be video heavy. We're going to close the show today with a video relating to today in sports history.
And we got a follow-up video that...
We have a follow-up video that might or might not get cleared by our compliance department, a.k.a. LG. LG, can we show bare ass on YouTube? The hesitation makes me
I don't know
think.
about that one.
Yeah, see, what if
it's more of like half-ass.
What if it's not our bare asses? What if it's in the sake of what if it's in the in an attempt to cover a newsworthy story as journalists, like we are
this is my
table.
argument of trying to get my guy.
You want to show a quad amputee snorting meth and firing an AR out his apartment window. I want to show
America, baby.
I want to show. Well, the video I want to show is also.
Yeah, that's America.
It's America too.
America's pastime.
Yeah, it's pretty America. We'll see what we can get away with tonight. If you can't tell, I am in a good mood for multiple reasons. One, the laptop being fully functional. That makes all of life better. But about 10 minutes ago, remember Tuesday, I was talking about the alert I got from the kids ding dong ditching my house.
Uh-oh.
About 10 minutes ago, I got another alert from the house. This one from the front door.
Oh.
The roommate has landed.
Oh.
She is
back in San Antonio.
She is back from Chicago, which means I'm in a good mood.
Someone's gonna get some pizza tonight.
Well, I mean, someone's gonna get some tonight from the roommate. She's been gone for 3 days. It's not to say I haven't. I'm a wide. I love all types of pizza. I like prefer the Detroit style. I'll take a New York by the slice. The best kind is the
deep dish.
A little deep dish every now and then, although it's kind of soupy. But if there's a random stranger selling pizza by the bar at closing or pizza by the slice at closing time at the bar, sometimes that's the best pizza of your life.
I do miss that, man. That's more downtownish, you know.
Very much more downtown. There's always one guy that is the entrepreneur who's just selling pizza classics, pizza slices, pizza by the slice. But no, that also means I'm going to once again. The quest continues
For a tight hour.
But
But he's got motivation today.
That's correct.
All
I have tight motivation today, actually. But we've just got so much to
Chris
get to.
says a hard hour?
We'll see.
We'll see.
We've got so much to get to. Of course, we're going to talk a little bit about Masters Day 1. We're going to do Spurs in the main Segi again because I think the MLB X Files is going to take a little bit of time, and then I'm a Chelsea fan, soccer fan. I have a video that half a dozen, maybe even close to 10, 12 people sent me over the last 2 days. It is footage from a Chelsea match from the 70s. Now, normally that wouldn't really, okay, cool. It was a great goal, or it was a great, whatever.
50 years ago.
Exactly. Now, this was sent to me for alternative reasons. It includes, we have a lot of fun with Cowboys Doctor, the Cowboys team doctor with his cowboy hat on the sideline. I think I have found my new favorite team doctor ever.
Oh, no.
So we'll get to that in the lightning round as well. And, of course,
He may or may not have worked at University of Michigan.
How so?
I'm just playing. What was the old gymnast doctor?
Oh. It was Michigan State, I think. Nasser? Yeah. No, he has slid.
Shomo.
He slid down the rankings. He's all the way down to third, maybe fourth. He might be off Rushmore. No, we are 2 weeks away from the NFL draft.
Ooh.
14 days. Right now, it's 8:12. The draft will have been on for an hour and 15 minutes.
Dude, if I get one more, this is what your team is going for. This is what Cowboys are going for.
I'm so tired of mock drafts.
Niners are targeting it on this guy. Oh, you should watch out for this move. Oh, I'm like,
The Cowboys are going to trade up to number 3, and they're only going to give up a third-round pick to do it.
it's like Alex Jones and QAnon, man. If you say enough crap, you're gonna get one right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Brother, you mentioned Alex Jones. I'm starting.
no, don't get us canceled.
I'm
buddy.
starting to get real worried. I'm starting to agree with Alex a little too much these days.
Don't do it.
He's had a bit of a heel turn. Speaking of a bit of a career 180, if we have time, I want to talk about the Kanye revival in the lightning round as well, because I have watched both of those SoFi concerts multiple times.
He's still got a following, man.
Dude, you're looking at a part of it. Like,
Hey, I liked old Kanye.
separate the art from the artist. Something that
I'm still gonna watch the Michael movie.
a lot of people still listen to Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Gary Glitter still
what
gets
did Chris
played.
Brown do? But just try to shut someone up.
I don't know. Throw a pregnant woman out of a vehicle going 35 miles an hour after he bashed her head on the dashboard.
Was she pregnant?
I think she was. I think that was easily.
She wasn't anymore.
I was about to say, I think that was easily proven. A before and after occurred there. No, on this National Unicorn Day, yesterday was National Zoo Lovers Day, and I felt so bad we didn't get to argue about how
Animal jail.
how productive and necessary zoos are.
Unnecessary.
I wanted to make sure we mentioned it.
This ties into our debate earlier of dogs, and people just don't want them out there. Like, they're not prisoners in your own house, man. They deserve to go out and be around the public.
Brother, we're going to have an entire summer of only World Cup soccer and baseball. Save the ideas, because we will have middle of July, we will be arguing about dogs at bars or restaurants. Trust me.
Oh, I'm going to bring my shedding dogs up there. They're not trained.
Yeah, and
They are wild, man.
Okay, who brought the dog?
hence the problem right there. Hence the problem. People
My
like
husky
you.
does the song of his people, where he
Wait,
does.
you have a husky in Texas, and you want to talk to me about animal cruelty?
Do you understand what the
I
undercoat
said
does?
cruelty, weird. Cruelty?
Cruelty. No, the husky's undercoat keeps it cool
Okay.
underneath heat and hot underneath cold. It is a work of art.
Yeah, and I'm sure I'm sure he's told you that himself. So
I've had a husky since I was 18 years old, man.
so you've been committing animal cruelty for how many years now?
Bro, you better walk back that statement.
No, I don't think I will, but I will get LG to tell the good people how they can help support this program.
Sure. Thank you all for coming inside this show with us here, as Andy Everett would like to say.
That's right.
You can subscribe to this thing. Yeah, he is. I love that intro, by the way.
That's the intro I originally made for that show when it was still me, him, and Mike doing the afternoon block. When Andy got brought on for that show, I was the bridge connecting the two of them. I'd do the show with Mike, and then I'd do the show with Andy. And I asked Andy the week before it was about to launch, I was like, do you have any idea like what you want for an intro?
Like, what's your hook, man?
Like I was like some Katy Perry song. I know you love them. ABBA, something. And he hit me with the most random, like, are you familiar with Emerson, Lake, and Palmer? I was like, ELP, let's go. What do we got? Welcome back, my friends, to the show. Like it's I think it's NBC that's using it now.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
He knows exactly. It's the same exact
Old
intro.
hippie.
Yep.
I forgot LG was listening in earlier
I've
today.
listened before, but I've never heard the intro. So that was the first time I caught the intro. But thanks for being here and coming inside to this show.
That's
Please
right.
subscribe to this thing or hit the super chat. And you can tip us with the super chat. You can also subscribe to our social media platforms.
And where would they do that at, Cap?
Sportscave.live.
On Instagram, on TikTok, and where else?
Grinder?
No,
YouTube.
I think that's it. No,
Okay.
YouTube
Hey!
is Sports Cave Live.
That's right. Yeah.
No dot.
Yeah, no dot.
No
but
doubt. We can fix that.
You realize the
No, we can't.
short you put up there right before the show started, it's already doing numbers, bro.
Yeah, you need to do a little better at title and description because it just said the date and no one's gonna look,
Yeah,
so
maybe,
I changed it. I fixed it.
Sorry, Dad.
Yeah.
maybe
I can
give
never
it.
do anything right,
The
Dad.
metadata matters. So
Yeah, you need to work on your
that.
SEO. Work on your SEO
So stupid.
catchphrases. Maybe maybe do some Google training while you're at it. It's free, I think.
Let me go learn Excel or
And you
something.
put today's date too, by the way, and that
don't
clip
know.
was not from today. So
You sat there and were teaching me all this.
Well, I
stuff.
figured you would use common sense,
Do you
but
blame
yeah,
the
that's-
student.
I
or
should
do
have
you
used
blame the
common
teacher?
sense and known you weren't going to do that. So
I mean,
Yeah, so you should have taught me, right?
I mean, it's just like every other social media platform.
look, as I told you
Did I
earlier,
say I'm a
as-
savant at social media?
as
No,
I
man.
told
Well,
you
obviously
earlier, as this exact conversation was taking place in the living room, you keep doing what you're doing, Playboy. You're killing it. Keep chasing that paper. We're doing great.
Thanks, Mom.
No, that it is. It is the soft
Why
parent.
can't you be more like him? Why
No,
can't you
no.
be more like your brother?
You don't worry about what he says, Playboy. You just keep doing you. You're killing it. Yeah, if you do throw a super chat out there, if it's on topic, if it's on subject, we'll let you produce the show and we'll throw it out there in the segment. If not, we'll do them before the lightning round. But let's not get too much further behind. I have a lot of content that is time dependent that I want to get to. None of it's important, but it's several. I just can't stop laughing about multiple videos we're going to get into in a second. But as always, it's Thursday. Let's start with what I watched, what we all watched. I would assume, I know y'all had the Masters on earlier whenever I got here. I was obviously doing the radio show with Andy, so I had a lot of Masters talk over.
Yeah. Rory got the monkey off his back, man. He's playing pretty good.
I want to talk about that, Rory specifically, because I mean, we're not. Look, I was talking last night, buddy at a bar, friend named Jeremy, and he big time golf guy, played college golf, loves. I mean, just actually,
He's no weekend hacker.
he's no weekend hack. He's like, it's like talking golf with Andy.
Yeah.
It's very similar. And so I, as someone who I'm golf adjacent I play once a quarter, maybe twice a year, but I'm much more, if you count video games, I play every week. So it depends. They're playing the TGL League. How is that?
GTA has a golf game in there.
Oh, buddy, no. Tiger Woods is back in the video game business. Oh, yes, yeah, he is.
See, that's why he was spending that golf game money.
So it's not Tiger Woods golf anymore because it's not EA, but he's teamed up with. Well, actually, yes, GTA does have a golf game.
Oh, it's Rockstar.
It's Rockstar's parent company, 2K.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so yes, they are under the same corporate umbrella. But I consider myself golf adjacent. Like, I love golf, but I wouldn't sit here and try to tell you how today's leaderboard is going to play out over the course of the rest of the weekend, or whose specific game is tailored to certain courses. I don't know that level of depth. But these, Andy and my buddy Jeremy
I bet he knows he's got a good draw. So on hole aiming corner on hole 12 is set up nicely for him.
So I asked, how's he going to handle Ike's Pond, where one of the original designers offed himself and
Someone's always got to bring that up.
Staged it so he would fall into the water, into the pond. So yeah, I was asking him last night, what he was thinking, where his head was at. And I'll be damned if he didn't give me 5 solid minutes on why Patrick Reed is his pick. Now, early in the morning, Fat Pat looked really good. He was at like 3 under initially, sitting atop the leaderboard. I think he still finished out pretty well.
Yeah, he finished under par. So
yeah, I was about to say I think he was still on the right
if he finished
side.
under par on any day at Augusta, it's a good day.
So speaking of, how about 66-year-old Fred Couples?
Bro, he was hurting at the end. He was doing so nice, and then the last 2 holes,
He shot the last 3. He shot the Valley's area code. He had a 9, a 5, and a 6.
Yeah,
to close out his round.
That's when you just, man, it's so much walking. It's
the old,
It's
the
my
old
dad.
knees.
My dad iced me one year. Like, he knew my back was not the best, and I was beating him. And on the turn, he's like, "I'm hungry. Let's go ahead and just go to the clubhouse and get something to eat." And I'm like, "Nah, let's keep this rolling.
Going, yeah.
I got a 5-stroke lead on you, old man. Let's go." And he sits there and takes his sweet old man's time eating a sandwich, and I'm just sitting there watching him. I'm not eating. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not eating anything. I'm not drinking anything. I'm just staring a hole right through his head, and he's loving every minute of it. And lo and behold, he beats me by 1 stroke.
And there it is. Yeah, he knew what he was doing. Yeah, Freddie he went from 2 under to 4 over in 1 hole.
Yeah.
With that 9. And that was
Freddie's such a fan favorite. I love me some Fred Couples. He played golf. He took his shoes off and played it barefoot for a while.
I was talking.
He was grounded.
I was about to say,
He was grounding himself before that was even a thing, dude.
He was way ahead of the curve. See, I love Miguel Angel Jimenez always chiefing the cigar on the fairway. Golf needs more characters. Like it's
John Daly smoking heaters.
Oh, I mean, he's
got vodka something in a water bottle. He's just getting hammered.
John Daly is the absolute pinnacle. Also, the top of your leaderboard sounds like a law firm you call after you can't get through to the 4s, or what's the Texas Hammer? What's his name? He's got
Texas Hammer.
I'm a Texas Hammer.
I don't know. Who cares? Adelman? I don't know, something like that.
No, it's not the former coach of the
Adler.
Sacramento Kings or his
Jim
son.
Adler,
Jim Adler. There you
Texas
go.
Hammer.
Oh, you were closer to that. Yeah.
Samson, Swanson, Swimson.
The law firm of McElroy and Burns are your leaders at 5 under.
Or that's a STD clinic. McElroy Burns.
McElroy Burns. Well, okay. Yeah, fair. I could see that working. I could see that play. Yeah, Fat Pat stayed at, okay, so he finished at 3 under.
Yeah.
Too. Justin Rose is a name to watch too.
Dude, he crumbled at the end too.
Still at 2 under though, same as Scotty. But Andy hit me with the amount of times the runner-up from the year before has won it or been in contention in the final group the very next year. And it's a surprisingly, like it's enough times that it's a decent
Like a 20%
trend,
rip?
a little higher, I think,
Oh,
actually. Yeah. Decent enough of a trend to kind of be an identifier. So certainly something to watch there. My boy Tommy Fleetwood and his beautiful hair and his wife that's 23 years older than he is.
Hey, he likes the experience.
Dude, I love Tommy.
Teach me.
There are so many.
Teach me your ways.
There are, if you want to pick one golfer, like Scotty's life seems boring as hell. He lives in Highland Park. It's him and his high school sweetheart. They've got.
You talking about the convict himself?
Oh, okay, you know what? I forgot Scotty doing a bit. Yeah, you're a bit. You're right. Scotty has worn an orange jumpsuit before.
That dude was out before his
Still got him in the jumpsuit though.
before his shirt got wrinkled, man.
Still got him in the jumpsuit. Something I can't ever claim to have had that photo op before. But no, Tommy, he's 30. Andy and I, we looked it up earlier. He's 35. His wife is 23 years older than him. It's his former manager. And so that's what, she's 57, 58?
Straight groomer.
Dude. So former manager, now wife. If you watched the par 3 competition, he had his like little kids.
Yeah, his 8-year-old.
And then he had the step kids that were bigger than he was. And it,
His step kids got full grown beards.
dude,
and
everything. It was like, hey, Dad, let me take a shot. You never let me shoot.
Give me the 8-iron, Dad.
Yeah. Hey, bro, go ahead and step aside. Let me show you how it's done.
Hey, Tommy, give me the 8-iron.
Hey, Big T, Big T, give me. Why don't you hold the bag for a minute? No, I love Tommy Fleetwood. I can't lie. If you remember back to Tuesday night, I spoke glowingly about watching every round of Live Golf this year. I talked about
How's your boys doing?
Cap, they are.
Too good.
Well, Brooks Koepka's at even.
He's not living
He's
anymore.
still on Live, right?
No. He took the penalty, about $60 million.
Well, Patrick Reed's at 3 under.
I forgot he was Live.
But he's not on Live anymore
Captain
either.
America sold out to the Saudis.
But he
like
left.
A true American.
Well, I was about to say come on. He was just ahead of the curve. He left Live Golf, but he's having to serve his 1-year penalty. Mm-hmm. So he's playing the DP Tour. They allowed him to play the DP Tour this year. Pat, yeah, Patrick Reed.
So he took the penalty as well.
And he's coming back to the PGA Tour late in the season this year. But yeah, no, my my actual current Live golfers, Cam Smith, 2 over, not so good. The one I talked up the most, who I said was playing his best golf I had seen in years, Bryson. Big DeChambeau is a 4 over. Yeah. And I don't even see where Rahm ended at 6 over. So, I mean, there's your 3 biggest names.
And someone was talking up Rahm. I remember, I don't know what golf analysis person was talking him up so much, being like, he's the best.
Well,
he's the best right now.
You do hear that his game fits Augusta. He's one of those guys where it's just the first thing you hear every Masters week is, don't count out Jon Rahm. He's built for his game is built for this course. Mm-hmm. Not so much today though. You mentioned Rory, and we're not gonna do golf talk all night, but thinking about Rory now versus this time last year, going into the Masters last year, he's still dealing with the pressure of trying to complete the career Grand Slam. He's, stuck on 4 majors total, but no Masters championships.
Had the most epic meltdown in Masters history.
Fresh off an epic meltdown.
Well, not fresh. That was like 10, 12 years ago. It's just he
how long ago? What year was that? It was that long ago?
I think it was like 2012 or something. It was when Tiger was still good. And it was right when can Rory be the next Tiger Woods? And then 5-shot lead going into the back 9. Oh, 5-shot lead going into hole 12, and then just hits the water.
Well, and he almost
Shanks
melted
it.
down last year against Bryson, even before coming back to win
what was
it.
Justin Rose playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hadn't won any major for 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
Last major had been 2014. He won 2 that year, but that was ever since then it had been all dry. And it really did feel like the pressure was going to be too much for him to ever overcome. And it didn't feel like, he might eventually win a Masters, but it didn't feel like it was anything that was being, built up towards. It was going to be one of those, oh, wow, he finally did it. He broke through. He got but it didn't feel like it was going to come still in this, mid-30s prime, end of his prime of his career. How much a difference a year makes, though, because now he gets the monkey off his back, completes the career Grand Slam, is, now at 5 total career majors, is leading after the first round today, has the crown jewel of European golf next year when the Open Championship, the British Open, returns to St. Andrews.
Yeah, Scotland.
So it feels like there's now all of a sudden a possibility that he might only be halfway to his eventual career majors total. Like, does Rory now, so 15 years, basically between where he's at right now and how old Phil was when he won his last major. Phil was 50, almost 51 years old. Oldest player to ever win a major. So if you're just using that as a timeline, Rory has 15 years until he reaches Phil's age when Phil won his last one. What is a realistic number on Rory in terms of career majors? Because again, like he looks different. He sounds different. He looks more like the early 20s Rory that was way more happy-go-lucky, like, oh, yeah, I can do it. That was a terrible Irish accent.
I don't know. Were you trying to do an
It
accent?
was kind of Jamaican. Or it just turned into redneck.
It's my body's feeling good.
A red stripe. Beer.
Is that how you start your Jamaican accent? Red stripe.
Or I just start singing Bob Marley. Get up,
Near the
stand
beach.
up.
Why would I wear this hat, man? But anyway, Father Time catches up with everybody.
But he's got a decade at least before Father Time really starts knocking on the door.
It's not so much him, it's who's around him. Scotty is going to figure it out. It looked like he was figuring it out a little bit. He didn't have a disastrous round that he's been having this year and still finishing in the top 10. He literally has a horrible round that should put you out of the tournament, put you out of the cut. But then suddenly has 3 good, one round at 63 and just finishes 5th, finishes 4th. So he's still got Scheffler to deal with.
But I'm not so sure Scotty is still playing golf at 50 years old.
Why not? He doesn't have an aggressive swing.
But I'm not saying in terms of injury. I'm saying he's already kind of dropping hints like golf is not the most important thing to me.
He's a family man.
Exactly.
He went to jail.
And he did. He
prioritized.
That's
things.
right. It's Scotty is actually a shining example of how prison can reform.
It rehabilitated
That's
him.
right.
That 5 hours
That's changed his life, obviously. And he became rededicated his life to the good Lord and the
sweet Jeebus.
I'm not so sure Scotty has never seemed like he cares about how many career majors he wins. Rory, it seems like, has always, like you said, the Tiger Rory like Scotty doesn't play any of that kind of game in the press. Or
if you go by the tape, he always has a chance at the Masters, but he's only done it once. All right, so let's go ahead and just give him one more of those.
Okay, so we're up to, so now And now he has broken the tie with Brooks Koepka, Seve Ballesteros, who we're going to get to in Today in History, Byron Nelson, James Braid, John Henry Taylor, and Peter Thompson. That's your list of 5 career winners.
Realistically, St. Andrews, maybe he plays it 2 more times, so give him one of those.
So now he's at 7, and he would be breaking the tie with Phil, Nick Faldo, and the great Lee Trevino.
And I give him one of the U.S. champ, like I'd give him one more champion, one more major.
Just some combination of one more. And that would break the lead.
And that's to 51 years old.
That would break the tie with Arnold Palmer, Sam Snead, and Gene Saracen, and Bobby Jones, and Henry Varden. Yeah. That would put him tied with Tom Watson for the 6 most major wins of all time. That would be 8 total wins.
Yeah.
If he wins one more Masters, one more Open Championship, and then one other assorted major somewhere along the way, that puts him tied with Tom Watson at 8.
Doesn't it just show you how good Tiger and Jack and
That's what I'm getting to. That's exactly what I'm getting to. Like, the idea that anyone was ever going to beat or break Jack's record was insane, but we didn't think of it as insane because it was Tiger.
And he was winning 2 to 3 majors a year at his prime.
Yes.
Before that, took a 9-iron to his face.
He didn't have to marry her.
I think he showed restraint. When you're Tiger Woods and you're only banging Perkins waitresses instead of every other girl who wants to bang you, that's true love, man.
You're gonna use the fact that
she didn't understand that
he was going through lot lizards instead of influencers.
Only 18 allegedly.
18 majors? Yeah, that's how many Jack Nicklaus has.
I'm just saying, when tens of thousands of girls are trying to have sex with you and you only do 18, and it's not even the cute ones.
I don't see how you're arguing like.
I'm saying that's true love.
And I'm saying that is misunderstanding the value of your business, of your company. Like that's like the guy.
That's what I'm saying. He was so in love, he did not interpret the value of his company.
That's like the guy that sold Apple for $10 a share in the early 90s.
True story. I used to know a club waitress that moved from Las Vegas to here to get away from the paparazzi. Because she was a Tiger mistress.
Was she the one that he called and left the?
She wasn't that girl.
The message on, hey,
but she was a girl that
it's Tiger.
Spilt the tea.
I need you to do something for me.
It wasn't that one.
I wish it was. Delete your name from your phone. My wife is going through my phone and calling people. I need you to do this for me. Can you delete your name from your voicemail?
It took all my restraint not to corner this girl and ask her 1,000 questions.
What do you want to know? How big was it? Was it Asian or black down there?
I was like, was he Asian or black down there? A little mixture of both. But nah, like we were at the beach at Memorial Day, and someone was like, hey, that girl our buddy brought, she came down here from Vegas because she was banging Tiger. And I was like, what? And they're like, no. Don't do it, Steve-O.
No, you can't tell me.
Don't say anything.
You can't tell me that.
I'm just sitting there and just like, let me just talk to her for a little bit, man. I'm like, what she wants? She wants some money? I just want to have a conversation.
Yeah, I just want to be a proper journalist and get to the bottom of the story, so to speak.
I'm so fixated on it the whole.
Well, she sounds better than a Perkins waitress, though.
She didn't talk one time. Like she was the weirdest girl, dude. Just.
It sounds like a type of girl Tiger would go after.
I'm like, say something, man. Like you're just awkward. Just you're lingering.
That was part of the NDA she signed. She could just never talk again, and he would pay out. Yeah, I think I think 8. I was talking with Andy earlier about Rory's next final chapter of his career. This final run. Now that the pressure is off. How many, because Andy was saying, it wouldn't shock him if he does end up rattling off 5 more, gets to double digits, wins the Masters twice, wins 1 Open championship, and then wins a PGA or a US Open somewhere.
That's what we all were saying when Tiger was this
Of course.
age.
Of course.
When Tiger was this age, we were like, oh, he's going to catch Jack for sure.
But also, do you think Rory's going to have
SEAL
people-
training and
yeah.
break his back and
or have his wife chase him with a 9-iron?
What do you
or-
call a Scottish lot lizard?
It's a chav.
A
It's a
chav.
chav. Yeah, a British chav. That's exactly what it's called. Yeah. Don't ask me how I know that. But it's a preferred category.
Speaking of that, we're moving on.
You want to talk some baseball? You want to do a Yankee minute?
Do we have to?
Well, I just thought I have.
have
Okay,
to.
I'll tell you this. I have some. You don't have to do it, but I have some Yankees stats that'll cheer you up.
All right, put a minute on the clock
All
for
right,
Puma.
there we go.
You want the bat? You want the bat?
Hey, give me the bat.
Oh, I'll get the bat. As I break everything in the
Thank
studio.
Ooh, this is actually heavy.
That's a Louisville bat, baby.
Okay, yeah. You know, the roommate toured the Louisville Slugger headquarters.
Oh, yeah.
She got to see a bunch of the famous bats they have.
It feels good in your hands, doesn't it?
You know, if I just turn it this way,
Nah, you turn it the right way. That's Derek Jeter's bat right there. Hall of Famer. Don't you do... Give me the bat.
What?
Give me the bat.
I'm trying to.
Don't you do
I'm
that
trying
again.
to get it with the camera.
No,
Do your minute.
you're doing the minute with the stats.
Oh, okay. All right.
Put
Throw
a
a minute
minute on
up
the
there.
clock.
Here we go. Yeah, I guess the bat dictates who's doing the minute. So the Yankees starting rotation. I just
don't
fondled
touch
that.
it like
Yeah,
that.
did you see that? The Yankees starting rotation. 16 earned runs so far through the first 12 games of a season. That is a 2.14 ERA. That is the fewest earned runs allowed through the first 12 games of a season in all of Yankees history. Your starting pitching through 12 games is record setting. Other side of it, though,
What's a minute? It's creeping up on you. 20
on
seconds.
a related note, looking at bullpen arms, the Colorado Rockies have had 200 pitches thrown by their bullpen staff of 97 miles per hour or more. Guess how many your Yankees have?
3.
Close. It's 7. Guess how many the Rangers have?
100 and something.
0.
Oh, 0. Your bullpen's worse than us.
0.
And that is Puma with the Yankee minute. Give
So
me that
your
back. Don't ever touch this again.
your Yankees are 27th in the league right now in bullpen pitches that are 97 miles per hour or more. The Rangers are dead last. They have had 0, but yet somehow the bullpen hasn't been an unmitigated disaster. It's actually been, outside of Bob Garcia coming in and not being able to find the strike zone. Right now, the Rangers are, you look at power rankings. It's Dodgers 1, it's Yankees 2. But a lot of people are putting Rangers somewhere in that 5 to 7 range.
Yeah, y'all are leading your division.
Leading the division, one of,
Ethan said was ass, Cam Newton style.
I think
But-
I will be proven correct in that. I think I don't think they're
the
ass.
Athletics took 2 out of 3 from us with a 1-0 victory today.
I can't
'Cause
explain that,
our
though.
bats are ass right now.
Yeah, because the Athletics are still 2 games under 500. Maybe it's not that it's ass. It's just that it's
The
all,
beginning of the year.
they're all about the same average. Like, I think the worst in the division will be a couple games below 500. I think the winner of the division will be somewhere in the mid to high 80s. I'm not sure there's a team that wins 90 games in the AL West this year, but looking at the American League as a whole, Yankees are 8-4. They're over 500. Twins and Guardians are 7-6, or 8-5 and 7-6 respectively. And then the Rangers are 7-5. 4 American League teams.
Those are the only ones above 500?
Only teams above 500. And let me add in, the Rangers are 7-5 off tonight, traveling to
LA.
LA
Oh, buddy.
for a Friday, Saturday, Sunday 3-gamer with the Dodgers.
Well, I'm
So
going to be rooting for your team there, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but that 500 record might not stand through the weekend. So 4 teams in the American League with above 500. How about 4 teams in the National League Central alone that are over 500? Brewers, Reds, Pirates, surprising Cardinals too. And then the Cubs are 6-6. They're at 500, but at the bottom of that division. So far with, I've bitched about it.
The interleague play.
Exactly. And the National League.
We're losing the battle.
It's not going well for us, which is even more of a reason to be
going well for the South right now.
pissed off about having to play Philly and Cincinnati in the first week of the regular season for your first place Texas Rangers. They did sweep. This is how the Rangers are going to be all year. Get swept by Cincinnati and then sweep Seattle. It's going to be...
Seattle's having a rough one, man. Like, they're not looking too good. Big Dumper looks like he's
It makes you wonder...
dumping in trash cans.
It makes you wonder if maybe there is more to the Rosarina, Cal Raleigh locker. Maybe that locker room isn't as...
Oh, do they have some tension?
You remember back during the World Baseball Classic when Rosarina went to shake his hand at the plate and Cal...
That's why it was such a big deal.
Because they're teammates.
Those are teammates.
And Rosarina didn't seem to take it lightly or laugh it off. It felt like it was something that was so small on the outside that you're like, well, how could he have taken it that personal? Maybe there's more going on in that locker room than we realize.
Out of any sport, the slightest slight.
Oh, yeah.
The tiniest of slights will become the biggest in locker room.
162 games.
The biggest in locker room division. It's just anything will tip them off. Like, the old fight with Atlanta Braves and Angels. That was,
Oh, yeah, that was a decent one.
That was a good one.
That was a decent one. Yeah, I thought you were talking about the old Keith Hernandez, who was it, Darryl Strawberry? Was that when they got into the fight at spring training in front of the press? Right there. I know we covered that one on Today in Sports. You want to do some X-Files? Because it's all baseball. I've got some.
I love it.
These. I can't stop laughing at several of these. So first, LG, we'll do the Rangers New Jerseys first. So you remember?
Oh yeah.
Tuesday night, we got down a bit of a wormhole about the Texas Rangers, the government entity Texas Ranger statue that was removed from Love Field during the George Floyd protest. Been hiding in storage for a couple years, and now the Rangers this year bought it and put it in the concourse in the outfield.
United more than ever since the George Floyd incident.
It's a Texas Ranger, and they are the Texas Ranger. So despite that specific Ranger being
the most racist Texas Ranger,
despite him being most well known for protecting public schools from integrating racially,
those darkies.
It's still a statue of a Texas Ranger, and they didn't seem to have a problem with it. And it's an organization that has no problem catering to a very specific portion of their fan base. I mean,
white people.
You don't have to just be
OJ. You ain't wrong, even when you're dead.
You don't have to just. OJ was who the Rangers would have been.
Oh, he was the token black guy.
Yeah, he was conservative at the country. He was more conservative than most people at the country club. But no, the Rangers have.
How quickly they turned on you, OJ. Just remember that.
Well, yeah. Well, it's hard to remember it now. Yeah, he's in lower hell with Pol Pot. And the guys who
Jesus in his heart
tried to rob him of his Heisman Trophy before they just dumped it in the middle of the highway because they got scared. No, the Rangers. When I saw this unveiled earlier, I immediately just scrolled down to the comments section because this is a fan base that can bring Greg Abbott out to throw the first pitch. They can put up a Texas Ranger statue with some serious
You mean-
social
you mean
anchor.
Scoot out. Great
They
Albert.
can. He rolls himself out there. They have no problem appealing to their more conservative fan base. How do you think the Rangers fan base is taking a new City Connect jersey that says Tejas?
Hey, it's a hard ass jersey.
That's pretty sick, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they brought back the old block tee that
Yeah.
they used to use. It's on the hats. They were using the red hats
Some
again.
of these city-based collections are amazing.
Some
Like,
of them are
yeah.
awesome. Some of them never need to be
You know which one that didn't get it? The Yankees, because we stick to our uniforms.
right.
Those are classics.
The only other
27
team
championships.
besides the Rangers that doesn't have a pride night, the New York Yankees.
Because we're proud already.
That's right. How can we be more proud? We're as proud as you can be. We're the goddamn Yankees. But yeah, they rolled out this campaign earlier today, and you can pretty much
This is
guess.
like San Antonio's Texas Rangers.
So Ralph Barbosa is in the introduction video. Like he's who they used, and he specifically. I don't think we can play it because it'll flag our. I think it crosses the.
yeah.
I think it crosses the line. But they used Ralph Barbosa as the main talent of the video. He's walking the camera into a backyard. If it was actually culturally accurate, he would be in the front yard. But into the backyard with the barbecue grill, all your typical Mexican cookout. And it's Ian Kinsler is
It's front
randomly
and backyard.
hanging
Typical
out.
Mexican.
Well, it's the whole property.
Yeah.
But he's walking the camera through, and it's like it doesn't matter whether you say it with an X or a J. We're all Texas Tejas. We're all Rangers. This is for you. Yeah. It. As I was
Good old grito.
as I was watching it, I was just already laughing in my head at the comments that I hadn't even read yet because.
It's like one of those Instagram ones where they sing the comments that are just horrible. The guy's like in the voice. Is she looking at me while looking at you? Something about
The,
some cross-eyed girl.
You want a sampling
Hey, just hit me. With something.
of
Let's see if we get thrown off the air.
okay, well, yeah. Mexico has baseball teams, right? They can go home and root for them there. There's one for you. ICE clearly wasn't involved in the designing process.
Chale.
There's another one for you.
Those locals forever, man.
We got a jab, a side swipe at Wyatt Langford. Can't wait to see Wyatt Langford go 0 for 4 in these. That's just Jake says, and this is Texas Forever, Jake. Pandering this hard to the Latino community just to sell some merch is effing pathetic. Okay.
All right.
Someone just responded, "We won the war." Okay. All right. There we go. And then we've just got the generic "fu." Or Peter says, "The F out of here with Los Rangers, you pandering filth." Like, it's a baseball jersey. It's a City Connect. Do you not like? What are we doing?
This used to be Mexico. Like, come on, man.
And even if it's not,
Tacos are like our biggest thing here, dude.
do you think the entire fan base is lily white like you are, Jake or Peter?
Over in Westlake.
Yes, like we're not all. Yeah. Oh, trust me. Westlake or Southlake HOAs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carroll's not allowing front yard barbecues. Yeah, they're shutting.
Carol's calling the cops.
Yeah, well, Carroll in Carrollton is calling the cops because they are not allowing that. So yeah, I got a good laugh out of reading some of those comments earlier,
Man,
and I
so
can't
good.
wait to cop me one. I gotta get one.
Oh, hey, man, that red looks good.
No, all jokes aside, as a Ranger fan, I'm really happy to see the red prominently return to the uniform rotation.
And that's coming from a hippie liberal, dude.
That's right. Well, yeah, more like a David Allen Coe long hair redneck. It's just I just want everyone to get along and stop fighting over jerseys. and fight over the.
Someone's gonna get beat up for wearing a jerk.
Oh, dude, there's gonna be
who's
some.
gonna say something? Like, these are all keyboard warriors. I want one of these guys to come out to a game.
Yeah,
and
that's
say
fair.
something to see how rickrolled they get.
It'll be like the
20 Mexicans.
I was about to say it'll be like the video on the pier with the white family fight. Like, oh hell no, I don't even know what
Oh, we're
I don't
jumping
even
in the
know
water.
these people. Yeah, I'm gonna defend their honor. Yeah, it should set up for some fireworks at some point. Elsewhere, what else do I got for you here in the X-Files? How about we do the other Ranger related one? I'm sure some of y'all have seen this by now, but have you seen the Rangers' newest concession stand item?
Oh no.
Well, you can wear it. So let me just ask you, how much hope does that give
Is it
you?
like me dropping food on my stomach, like wear it? Or-
No. Well,
Yeah.
someone. I saw a video of someone dropping a giant boomstick hot dog on the person in front of them during the home opener earlier this week. No, this is
glizzy to the back.
this is a traditional, again, not pandering to any culture or ethnicity whatsoever. This is a traditional hat. Maybe you would say a hat shaped like one that would be worn by a cowboy. So we're pandering to cowboy culture here. It is a giant boat of nachos that you can
bless.
wear as a hat.
Oh my God. That
It's got
Is
everything
it
you
a
need.
sombrero?
Yeah, look at the. Well, I think it's not a sombrero because it's more angular, more rectangle.
that dude looks happy for the nachos, but not happy to be in a picture of it.
Yeah, shout out Mexican Junior on X. That
He's
is
he's like, yeah, I'm gonna eat it all.
that is his picture. Yeah, you can see as Stevie Jobkowski would say, it's got all the fixins. It's got all the fixins you need.
All the fixins.
It's got everything right there in a wearable form for you to let the entire stadium know how much of a dumbass you are. But not you, Mexican Junior, but the royal you.
the Royal Rangers.
This is just add this to the list of the reasons the terrorists hate us. Like this is another. Like this is
Those
so.
fat Americans.
this is
Look at
so-
them.
Like look at their edible hats.
It's only a 2.5 hour game now.
They combine nachos with wearable clothing.
They wear their fat
Yeah,
in more than one way.
this level of opulence will not stand.
It's like the Yankees who got the bucket of chicken now, which is just chicken fried ice cream with a chocolate in the middle.
Wait, say that one more time.
Have you not seen it?
No, say it one more time though. It's
Chicken fried ice cream.
so like tempura, like it's the okay.
So it's ice cream and they use chicken
All right.
chicken.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Because I thought you were saying it was
Chicken and ice cream.
no, and which is awesome too. Anything fried with ice cream is spectacular.
Yeah. I thought you meant like chicken and ice cream together.
I thought you meant ice cream that was flavored like fried chicken, because in my head I was like, you know what?
Salty,
I might be interested.
Savory?
Yeah,
sweet.
like a bacon ice cream's great. Why not a little fried chicken ice cream? I'm kind of no, I hadn't seen that.
Yeah.
No,
You know, believe it or not, there's I think you can get it on DoorDash. It's a late night sweet spot and they sell chicken fried ice cream. It's like looks like a drumstick and it has the chicken fried batter on it and then it's ice cream with a thing of chocolate.
okay,
down the middle.
that's what keeps tripping. It's just fried ice cream,
Yeah.
but it's like a chicken fried steak.
That's what it is.
That's the
Chicken
batter,
fried.
right.
It's chicken fried.
Right,
It's
I'm with you now.
You use the flour, you use the spices.
The roommate loves the fried ice cream. It's tempura fried, but not
Yeah.
like chicken fried.
So that's tempura fried.
That's
ice cream.
tempura fried. She loves
So
that.
this
I
is
have
chicken fried.
I have a picture of her
I'm gonna keep
holding
saying it.
a bowl of fried ice cream, making a face of satisfaction that I have never seen her make.
I've never been able to
Relating
achieve
to
that.
us, right?
I'm trying tonight, baby.
Brother,
I'm
yeah.
coming home.
Tight hour. Well, shit, we're already at an hour, so
A tight hour and a half.
that's right. That's right. All right, elsewhere, let's do some more X-Files. How about the fans in the upper deck, LG? Let's go there next. You remember last year was we have production. Holy hell.
Man, just get us a graphic and it's like
a
this
little-
is a professional show.
Look, I'm working on some beds. I'm working on some intros. We're by our second
Is
anniversary
that
show.
gonna get us flagged? I'm just
No. No, because LG did it. We're
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah. So you remember, all too well remember, last year was a rough year for Oklahoma State football.
Oh,
It was
we needed a tank to get us some horse.
It was pretty. Yes, you did. You tanked for Eric Morris and half the UNT
you,
Screaming
Gundy.
Eagle roster.
You'll always be a man in my book, and you'll always be 40.
You remember, it was a rough year. It was a bad year. But within the darkness, we got one of the greatest storylines of all of college football last year. Do you remember what it was?
No.
The random fan section
Oh yes.
that went tarps off
Straight.
and all took their
Petey
shirts
Pablo
off.
on it.
Petey Pablo, helicopter. And then the swarm of grown-ass men, like it was like flies to the light or
Yeah.
moth to the light, just all being called by an unknown force to go join the topless.
An unknown student doing its job, and then everybody started ripping off our flavor, and then we started coming up with new ones, and everybody kept ripping off that flavor.
Yeah, you had the banana outfits for
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah.
Well, your flavor, you'll be happy to know, take it as a badge of pride. Your flavor has officially hit Major League Baseball.
Oh, we in the big time.
We're in the big time.
We're in the show?
You've been called up to the show because despite the season not going sideways yet for the Colorado Rockies, the fans are still all but expecting it to eventually happen. It's
I'm
inevitable.
telling you, their fan base is loyal, man.
Well, they are prepared because this was the upper deck at the Colorado Rockies game over the weekend. We have an entire section of grown men that have gone to the very top of the stadium. As far as you can go, they are taking up an entire section 300 something up there. All tarps off, all Petey Pablo.
It looks so like explicit until it's probably zoomed in on. I'm like, why is there a lot of skin just up at the top? Is that
Yeah.
the best picture we got of this?
That's all. Yeah, that's all we got zoomed in.
LG, do you want to rip him like you ripped me? Like,
Well, there's not multiple angles of it. I did this for you.
this is favoritism, man.
I did this for you to show.
I get reamed if I do a screen recording, dude. Like, look at this.
Oh,
I
that's
can't
great.
see him.
That's
This
clear.
isn't a screen recording.
Yeah, that's a clear video.
But this is horrible. I can't see anything.
This is look like most wartime reporting. When you got reporters on the ground, you just got to get whatever footage you can get, and that's what
I'm
we
seeing
got.
Favoritism with our producer.
I tried to make you happy with good Yankee stats. I tried to make you happy with.
You did
an
dirty stuff with my bat.
an
I'm not
Oklahoma
even
State-
I'm not gonna forget that.
It was a little phallic. I tried to give you an Oklahoma State shout out here. All right, fine. Well, then let's see if this one is good enough quality for you because, look,
So are you going to go through with this one?
I
you
would-
make an executive decision.
if we get flagged, I'll take the hit for it.
Do I get to play my video?
No, because yours involves this is an honest accident, and I hesitate
This poor man.
to add on
Poor man.
to the piling on that this man is experiencing. But brother, you've got to be more prepared to keep your ass covered at a Major League Baseball game.
It wasn't like he was trying to show us that.
No, but it also wasn't like there was a rush of people that he was having to be. So there's a foul ball.
It was knuckling in the air, man.
It's Cubs and Marlins. Is that who it is? Or Cubs and we'll see here in a second. Listen. So if you're watching on YouTube, here is your nudity warning. We showed
I
topless.
don't know if we need to put a warning for half an ass.
We showed topless men in the last segment. Now we're gonna show a bottomless. This is what took. It's Tampa. It's the Rays Stadium.
Yeah, of course it is.
Listen to the
Florida.
announcer, the great Boog
Ball
Shambi.
down the right side, and it'll twist off foul.
Everybody okay down there?
So the color commentator can get a word out. Everybody
Nobody
okay
can say
down there?
anything.
Shambi is off mic.
Anytime you get the announcers to go completely silent for like 20 seconds,
Buddy,
you know they're cracking up back there.
This is
with
the
their
mics
fingers
are
on the mute button. Just
turned off. This is
it's like son of a.
So now the umpire is the first person you hear because they're challenging a call.
Ball, Tampa Bay has 1 remaining.
0,
ABS is powered by T-Mobile.
and then straight into ABS is powered by T.
Well,
Got to get the sponsor in there. This old boy's he lost his draws.
So let's just
Fly ball down
say
the right
Oh,
side,
a
and
man-
it'll
a man of
twist
girth.
off foul.
Yes.
A man of girth is trying to catch a foul ball. He's sitting in the nice seats, which
He
means
is.
he's
He's in the box.
He's a man of means.
Yeah, he looks like
He's a man of means and girth.
middle class millionaire.
And it's knuckling up there, and he can't get it quiet, and he trips over himself, and his pants and his underwear seem to fall down just a little bit.
He looks like just a little bit.
Just a little
They're
bit.
closer to his ankles than they are his hips.
That might have been contingent of the fall, too.
Yeah,
You know?
the fall certainly didn't help things, and he's not.
Now, me sticking up for my girthy brethren
Yes, yes.
and my brethren who don't have
I like how LG
any
has
ass.
paused it.
Yeah, LG. We're playing my video at the end, by the way. I'm just putting it out there.
I just don't know if we'll have enough time. I need to stare at this guy's ass for a few more minutes.
This man fell over, and his big old booty, that big old booty, not what Sir Mix-a-Lot was talking about,
Well,
because that is a flat ass.
it's a bullfrog ass.
It sucks in.
Everybody okay down
It's a
there?
very northern Florida. It's a very Florida panhandle ass.
You know that man owns a boat.
Oh, of course he does. Of course he probably.
He fell over trying to catch a baseball, man. You know, it can happen to anybody. Man, they've been killing him on Sports Center, everywhere, dude. Online is roasting.
You got to keep your pants up. That's all I'm saying. If he had just fallen down, it's a non-story. It's nothing.
So
You got to keep your pants up.
here's my argument to this, because everybody tells me to pull my pants up.
Okay,
constantly.
yeah.
I had hip surgery when I was 22.
Okay.
I got T-boned in my vintage 91 Cadillac Brougham, my favorite car I've ever owned in my life. And it shattered my hip. And they put a bunch of metal in there to like fix it, but
Sure.
I didn't have insurance, so it wasn't a good job.
What was it, like a scrap metal shop
I
on the
don't know
south
what they
side?
did in there, but you can feel the screws and the bolts and the nuts and everything.
Just took the bumper off your,
You can feel it
Cadillac.
through the skin. You can like literally feel it through the skin.
repurposed it.
And it's right on my belt line. So when I tighten my belt, I feel the metal poking through.
No, that sounds awful.
It's horrible. So
But
I have to
guess
wear my
what?
shorts a little lower to not have it crunching metal through my freaking skin.
If your bare ass is ever exposed at a baseball game,
It's been exposed at bars while I was in fights, and they're like, pick up your pants. And the last thing I'm trying to avoid getting punched in the face, and I'm not worried about my crack of my ass showing, dude.
but you're okay in that scenario. That's an actual like self-defense. Like you don't have time to worry about your pants.
You think he had time? He was trying to catch a foul ball.
He looks like Jake Berger trying to
It could've
fill
killed him.
a pop up at first base. Like he doesn't look.
It could have hit him in the head and killed him. Turned his lights out like James Earl Jones in Sandlot.
Oh, second Sandlot reference, back-to-back shows.
Didn't.
I should be a better person, but I can't stop. I can't stop watching it. I've sent it to so many.
Yes.
Like, I just can't stop.
No, everybody can't stop watching. Everybody can't stop posting it.
Normally,
That poor
listen.
man.
Here, you know me. You know my rigid standards
And
for what
I'm vicious. I'm vicious, man. And this one broke my heart a little bit.
I can tell. I can
Broke
tell
my
it's,
heart. I was
it's
like, this
personal.
poor, flat ass, fat mother.
See,
I feel you, I feel your pain.
maybe that's why I'm laughing. Maybe that's why it's so funny, because I'm just imagining if it was you.
If it was me, I'm not going for a foul ball. I pick my battles. Because I know this might happen, dude.
You know the rigid standards I usually hold this program to, and we don't normally.
Those look like comfortable seats.
We
though,
don't
man.
normally.
Can we get those in
Yeah, not
Arlington?
bad. Well,
That's when I go to a game.
I think they can have. They've got more room for comfortable seats in Tampa because they only got 30 people in
And
the
when you
whole
sit
stadium.
down the foul line, all you're waiting for is that baseball, man. You're like, man, give me a foul ball. I'm gonna catch it barehanded.
Well,
hand.
he had his moment.
Yeah, it didn't go too well.
Normally I
That's
can
when
leave.
you're trying too hard. You just can't try. You gotta act like you've been there.
Normally I can leave the lowest hanging fruit alone. That one was too good.
That was not a hanging fruit. That was a fruit that was on the ground.
Yeah, that was
That was a picker.
that old boy's getting quite a bit of run. We'll say that. But
Hey, turn it into an Ozempic ad. Make some money on it.
there you go. There's your opportunity. Do a turn it into a.
At least he's not eating the hat nachos.
Yeah. Now that okay. Now if he had been wearing the hat nachos,
Spilled the food
spilled the food.
See, that's
Lost
why I'm
the
like, all right, bro,
drawers.
you're just asking for it now.
Yeah, no, it's certain. Andy's wearing a Tejas jersey. It's Texas, not Tejas. Damn it. Yeah, no, it could have somehow been worse for him, but what it was enough to tickle me every time I see it. Let's do some Spurs notes, shall we?
Shall we?
Oh, 9-12 market. Since you're now becoming YouTube savvy, maybe I'll become YouTube savvy and start marking chapters.
Just do your job, bitch.
Yeah, we're getting there. I told you, maybe by the 2-year anniversary show, we'll have more of this done. No Wemby, no Castle.
No problem.
Last night, 112-101 win over the Blazers. A Blazers team that is actually playing for something.
Yeah.
A Blazers team that when they saw Wemby and Castle being out of the lineup, they had to think this is our opportunity to potentially gain some ground on the Clippers.
They held it close for so long. And then the last 8 minutes, the doors got blown open. Which tends to be the Spurs style. Like after end of each half is when we put the foot on the gas and we go up 10, 20 points. So
Yeah,
I'm glad to see we still had that drive.
Well,
that oomph.
and it's just such a reminder of the depth on this roster.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think, of course, Wemby number 1, we can argue as Castle 2 or as Fox 2. You're splitting hairs. It doesn't matter. To not have those two guys and still go out, the line on this game after the injury news came out, I think it closed at tip-off. It was Spurs 3.5 point favorites. So to still go out and get a double-digit win without Wemby, without Castle, I hesitate to say, they've certainly had more impressive overall wins this year. I mean, thinking about the dominance over the Thunder. But last night was the kind of win that if you think it's only Wemby, you're proven wrong. Last night, 6 guys in double digits and Harrison Barnes 1 point shy. He had 9 points. So almost almost 7 players in double digits. Fox, 25 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, taking the brunt of the scoring duties. But Carter Bryant,
Oh,
season high, 17 points,
he was lights out from 3, man.
almost lights out, 5 of 6
Yeah.
on 3-point attempts. And if Carter Bryant is going to be the athlete that we saw perform in the dunk contest,
Crashing the boards,
but also
getting
be
the alley-oops.
the shooter we saw last night,
And the defender he was known for.
like Carter Bryant, if there's a game in the playoffs in later this month where Carter Bryant comes off the bench and makes 5 3-pointers,
And we
that
gotta-
is
and we got to sit Fox.
that is such a look. Fox made right last night. If Fox had gone out, if he had gone out and crapped the bed with Wemby and Castle out, and they get blown out of this game, and he scores 7 points, there would have been
Yeah.
plenty of ammunition to go at him
I think-
with. I thought it was a good bounce back last night, but more importantly, just the overall ability of the team to pick up the slack when not only just Wemby, but Wemby and Castle being out.
So I went stat hunting last night.
Let's hear it.
We got top 10 in assist, Castle. This is out in the whole league. He's top 10. I think he's number 8, I believe.
Still counts.
Yeah. Victor, points per game. He is top 15. I think he's 14 or 15. And he is the lowest minutes per game to be on that list in the top 20 by a margin. I'm talking about like 5, 6, 7 minutes. So imagine if you give him 5, 6, 7 minutes and more foul shots like Shea and
Yeah, I'd rather not
Joker.
though, because I don't
Yeah.
want to also imagine the wear and tear of an extra 5 or 6 minutes every game.
Then, of course, you got Wemby top in blocks by at least two blocks over the next person. Then steals per game, we have Fox, okay, doing something right, but he's down.
Swiper.
Yeah, he's down to like 30, the 30th in the league. But you know, it's all separated by like 0.5 from 30 to 50, 30 to
Sure.
10.
I mean, because if you're getting an extra half a steal a game, that's a significant.
And then we got 3-pointers made per game. Who would you think is leading that?
On the Spurs, Champagny.
You would think Vassell is above him. by
Oh,
5.
okay. He's played less games, but on a per game basis.
Yeah, but he's played enough to
qualify. I'm with you. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
But it's only like 0.2 or 0.1. He's more than Champagny. So we have 2 top 40 3-point shooters, average of making the threes, and average. They're all pretty much the same, around 40%. So defensive rebounds, Wemby's top 10. So
what you're saying is it's a pretty good team, top to bottom.
it's not just
in every category.
Castle and Wemby. It's like we also got shooters. We also got 3-pointers. We also got steals. We also, I know assists was Castle that he was out. But I think Fox was down there at number, like, he was right above 50. So Fox was still he made the top 50.
And how
assist
many
charts.
rebounds are you averaging?
How many?
It's a lot of we. It's a lot of we.
The Spurs. See, you favor somebody in this room, and it's not me.
He favors
The correct sports.
He favors
terminology. Okay.
Walter Cronkite. He favors Edward R. Murrow.
Never said I was a journalist.
He favors what's his name? The one who Vern Lundquist. That's who he favors. Dan Rather.
Thanks, LG. So you broke my train of thought. Anyway.
No,
so
that's impressive. I mean, every single category they have someone who you would consider in the upper echelon.
Absolutely.
And it's at multiple positions, at like the depth, the amount of coverage. It's not just that they are deep; it's that they're
They excel.
Nothing
in
is sacrificed at any position.
Exactly. The Spurs excel in all categories somewhere in that lineup.
So the only bad news to come out of last night, the update on Wemby, he's questionable for tomorrow night against the Mavericks tomorrow night. I think he plays that game and then sits
Why not
Sunday.
Why not play the Denver game and just not go hard? You know, they're going to probably rest Joker.
See, I think it would be the added rest. Yeah, they're not going to play Joker or Murray for it doesn't look like because they're going to be locked into the 3. Or if they do, it'll be minimum.
I wonder if the Spurs are going to like try to get one game, you know, lobbied to try to get him in without playing him another game.
I think the severity of the injury will obviously determine which game he plays in because I don't think there's any way he doesn't play in one of these final 2. I think he's going to push his way into making sure he's eligible for the awards. Mm-hmm. I would think if the Spurs are comfortable with where the injury is at in terms of not being too severe, I would think the strategy would be you play him tomorrow night and then rest him the final game of the season because then you would have additional rest going into game 1 of the playoffs. And also, not saying that Denver is dirty or has dirty players or anything like that, but you know the Mavs aren't going to take any shots at you or Wemby or Castle. You know, Mavs don't give a damn about how this season ends out. They have nothing.
Just pad Cooper Flag stats.
That's out. He's going to shoot 30 times.
Yeah.
And they're hoping the ping pong balls go their way again. Denver, there is at least an opportunity for them to take some cheap shots at your guys before the playoffs
You
start.
think they're built like that?
No, and that's what I'm saying. But it would remove any of the chance that happen, even if it's a freak accident. Yeah, or if it's the Zaza all over again. If Wemby lands on someone's foot,
well, he did that on purpose to Kawhi. We all know he did because he looked down to see where his foot was.
Again, as you just said, the conspiracy-minded
It's not conspiracy
fans, the conspiracy-minded fans would say
it's like
that Tim Hardaway Jr. or Christian Braun did that on purpose, or Peyton Watson, whichever nugget it might happen to.
This is like someone who's like, I see it with my eyes. Don't tell me it didn't happen.
Oh, no. No, 2 + 2 is 5. Don't worry about it. Quit asking questions.
The man said it himself.
That's right.
No, he didn't mean it. And I'm like, no, he didn't.
Yeah, I hope that's how it plays out. Because the worst thing would be if there is, not that it makes it that much different if it was the second to last game of the season, but a Sunday afternoon tip and you're trying to get your guy to the 20-minute mark and he re-aggravates or re-injures it, and then you're turning around and starting a playoff series in 5 days it would be, something like that. I want to see him Friday. I don't want to see him Sunday. Yeah. I think that's the
we shall see what happens.
But
tomorrow.
the bad thing that came out of last night, the Thunder clinched the 1 seed, which also makes these games completely meaningless besides having individual, franchise win records.
And
but
pretty much, the Suns are locked where they are.
Everybody's locked.
Timberwolves locked.
The only one
is like it's the East games.
Lakers and Rockets, I think, are going to flip. Right now, they're tied for the 4 seed, but the Lakers have nobody healthy. They have no Reeves. They have no Luka.
And that would probably put them out. What would that make them?
It would make them a 5 seed. So all that would mean is the Rockets would have home court advantage in that series. Mm-hmm. So it's not changing the opponents. It's just changing. And the Rockets are going to roll that series if Luka and Reeves are out anyway. It doesn't matter. They could be, playing it.
Luka in the best shape of his life gets injured right before the playoffs.
It's unfortunate.
I think that's karma.
The speaking of Wemby's award prospects, MVP looks like it's locked up. Shea is at negative 7,000 now on FanDuel Sportsbook, MGM, any of them. It is
Is it because they got number one?
Seemingly going to be a runaway. Victor second, but his odds have fallen all the way back to plus 3,300. Right now, the gap between Wemby and Chet in Defensive Player of the Year odds is closer than the gap between Shea and Wemby in MVP odds.
And
it's going to be a runaway.
For that, only reason that seemed why that's changed is Wemby's not playing the last 3 games or last 2.5 games, let's call it.
Yep.
And they clinched the number 1 seed, which if you would have told me 3-4 months ago, who's the number 1 seed coming out of the West, it's going to be OKC. So there's no shock there. Only shock was we were on their ass, you know? So the fact that we were nipping at the heels of the Thunder, coming back from 7 to 6 to 5 to 4 to 3.
That's how numbers work.
The Spurs. Did I say it again?
No.
The Spurs.
No, you were just counting down like it was a
for
one,
dramatic effect.
2.
1 cookie.
Exactly. Yeah.
2 cookies. Now, it's the fact that the Spurs made it a competition, made it a race, and who was the anchor of the team on both sides of the court? You can say who's the anchor of the team on the defense for the Thunder. It's Chet.
Yeah.
All right. Who's the anchor for the, and I only say this because points per game, and I will say it's skill to get foul shots, but he juiced his numbers getting 12 shots at the line, the charity stripe, a game. Wemby averaged 5. So to get to number 15 in points per game with less minutes than anybody by far, and then anchor the defense at the same time to win Defensive Player of the Year, how is he not more of a contention for MVP in my eyes?
See,
I don't get it.
And I sit here and I hear all of that and I say, look, great points that are being made.
It's an offensive award.
But I'm also the guy that will sit. It's like the meme of seeing Longhorns fans and Aggie fans fighting with each other. And I'm the Tech fan just sitting back here like, well, we're in the college football playoffs. Like, why is Jokic not higher up? And Jokic numbers this year are better than his MVP years. His best season ever.
I will argue that. Like, if anybody should win it over Wemby, because of offensive,
right?
It's Jokic.
Exactly right.
It's Jokic.
1,000% what I would say too.
And I don't.
If we're only counting one side of the ball,
it's
Jokic has the more impressive numbers on that side of the ball.
He's ridiculously impressive, and it's the only reason why he's not being considered, in my opinion, that I would guess, is points per game. Shea is 12 points higher than him because was that what he's averaging?
Not even. No.
He's averaging 22 a game, I think.
Jokic is at 30.
He's at
Shea's
30?
at 31 and a half, 32.
When I was stat hunting last night, is he at 30? No, I don't think he's at 30.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure because Luka's leading the league. Luka's at 33 and a half, something like that. Jokic 28. So
28. Okay.
He's down. He's 8th technically in scoring this year in the league.
Yeah. So he's 8th.
Wemby's at 25 a game.
He's
Jokic
13.
is at 28, and Shea's at 31. If we're just looking at points,
he's averaging 3 more points, but he's leading the league in assists, which is ridiculous for a center to lead the league in assists. And he's averaging double digits in rebounds.
God, and he's not just leading the league in assists. He's
destroying it.
He's a full assist higher of Cade Cunningham, who is having a Cade and him are the exceptions. Jokic is 11 assists, 10.9.
Yeah.
Cade is 9.9. The next closest, third in the league right now in assists,
7.
it's Luka at 8.3.
Oh my God.
So I mean, it's a huge.
So it just it
Not to mention Joker's league leading 13 rebounds a game, 12.9 rebounds. Now the defense, it's like Shea's. Let's not talk about the defense. It's fine.
He runs back.
Yeah.
But that's where I just don't get it, man. Where it's if we're Joker tired of him winning MVP, how many have you won? 3? I believe he's
2,
won.
right?
I think it's 3.
Is it 3? No, you're right. It is 3. Yeah,
because he won 2 in a row, and then someone else won it. I forgot. I think it might have been Giannis.
Yeah,
and then
Giannis
Joker
and
won.
Embiid got one in there the year Embiid led the league in scoring.
So Shea, I'm like, why isn't there a tire? Because Shea won it last year, and he just goes to the line like Harden. Harden, has he ever won an MVP?
Harden, Harden won. Harden has 1, right?
Yeah, 1.
Yeah, Harden has the 1 with the Rockets that year.
And that was his claim to fame, was points per game, because he went to the charity stripe double-digit times.
He also had double-digit assists that year and was
there you go. So Shea being the outright lead, like hands down MVP, no questions asked. Don't bet on him because you're only going to win pennies.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous to me.
So it was Harden in that year with the Rockets.
Yeah.
2017, 2018. And then Giannis back-to-back.
Mm-hmm.
Then Jokic back-to-back.
Mm-hmm.
Then Embiid for 1 year. Then Jokic again.
Mm-hmm.
So Jokic won 3 out of 4.
Oh, wow.
And then it was Shea last year.
So
that's
Giannis didn't even win it when he won the championship, huh?
I thought he got it because they won the championship what year? I thought he got it that.
I thought he won it 4 years ago.
Is that not?
So we got Oklahoma City. We got Oklahoma City. Then we had Boston.
Yeah, no. Okay, 5 years ago. It was 2021.
Okay.
But that lines up with his. Okay, that was the year. That was the first year Jokic won. That was the year Jokic won his first MVP. The Bucks won the championship that year. So yeah, if you want positive news about awards odds, Wemby's gonna win Defensive Player of the Year.
He should have won it last year, but the game
that's locked in. He's minus 20,000.
Yeah.
So he actually has better odds than Shea does on the MVP. The problem is Chet is still somehow at only plus 1,500 because the Thunder people are still throwing their money away.
And the casino's like, we'll gladly take
exactly,
free money.
Exactly.
You gonna give us free money?
But hey,
I run a book. Throw me free money if you think Chet's gonna win.
The really good news is Keldon has now solidified himself as the betting favorite. So
Nice.
Jaime Jaquez, who has kind of been the favorite through most of the season, the Miami Heat 6-man, he is at plus 650 right now in odds, and Keldon is at minus 900. So Vegas really feels confident, starting to feel more and more confident that Keldon is your 6-man of the year.
Is it just the comeback player of the year, or do they have a most improved?
Most improved. Yeah, most improved is one. And right now it's actually a fairly close race between Alexander Walker on the Hawks, Jalen Duren on the Pistons, the IDF agent, Denny Advia, who we saw last night, and Jalen Johnson is way far behind those three. But the three of those,
not even near anything.
It's hard. I think it's hard because Steph Castle is making the jump you expect out of a 4th overall pick in year number 2. You get what I'm saying? Normally, when you have a guy that was a high draft pick, a high lottery pick, you like even Jalen Duren, he was a high pick, but he's doing this now in year 4, not year 2. Yeah. So like it's taken him longer to make that jump. So normally most improved is for a role player that becomes a starter or a former high draft pick who is finally showing signs of fulfilling that. Exactly. So I think it would almost be disrespectful to give most improved to Steph Castle because it's just expected that he improves as much as he has because we all see him as a future superstar.
I think it's also because he's more on prime time and the talking heads are actually paying attention to him more because he gets more run than everybody expects Wemby to be Wemby. But when you hear Charles or Shaq or anybody, talk about it, they're like, Steph Castle's really the heart, like, one making this team. Like, if you don't have Steph Castle, that would be a serious blow.
Yeah, Wemby just overshadows the conversation for a lot of the national.
Because he's an alien.
Exactly. And so if you're not a Spurs fan or you're not a league pass sicko, I think you're kind of shocked when you see, what was it the other night? The triple-double, 17, 13, and 10 from Steph over the weekend. Like, the national media is always going to be late to catch up to how good he actually is.
I think that's like his 7th or 8th triple-double of the year.
It's not that many, is it? I heard him say it that night what it was.
I know he's over 5.
See, I thought that might have been 5.
Oh.
Or someone tell us if you know. And I mentioned it quickly before we do a lightning round. Cooper Flagg's still not your betting favorite for Rookie of the Year.
They still got it at Knuckle?
Do what?
He's got 5.
5. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That was what I thought they had said the other night.
He
was adding on to the 5. Yeah. Still your boy Knipple. Still the betting favorite right now.
Oh, Nipple. I don't think.
Con Knipple has like 4 games where he scored over 30. Like, if Con Knipple wins Rookie of the Year, this will go down as like a Michael Carter Williams. Like, Con Knipple, right? My buddy Brennan last night said it perfectly. Con Knipple is an 82 right now, or 84 right now on NBA 2K. His career potential is probably like 85 or 86. Like,
but we can't take career potential.
Oh, I know. And I'm also, if Con Knipple has a Kevin Love like body transformation and all of a sudden is chiseled and cut, like Kevin Love, his first 3 to 5 years in the league was a big old fat. He was like the Rays fan chasing a fly ball. I mean, he was one trip away from showing his entire ass to wherever he was in public. Con could change.
My man, my poor.
He could change his build. But yeah, no, Cooper is an absolute superstar. Yeah, I mean, Cooper's doing things.
How many 50-point games does he have? Like
only
3?
one.
Only one.
But he's the only teenager in NBA history to have one. He's also
get this teenager thing out here. Like,
how so?
Who is the best teenager in the league
right now?
No, ever.
The best teenager in the league, LeBron.
Yeah.
But who's breaking LeBron's teenage scoring and triple-double records?
All right.
It's a white boy from Maine.
That's just getting fed the ball because they only won 25 games.
I'm sorry, do you remember the Paul Silas coached Cleveland Cavaliers in 2003?
And LeBron was still passing the ball, though.
What do you think what do you think they were doing, my man? Like, they were.
He learned his lesson when he didn't get that rookie of the year.
That's right.
Carmelo won.
And
he's like, I'm not passing the ball.
That's what this is. This will be Michael Carter Williams is a bit rough of a comparison. This would be like Melo winning over LeBron. They're both great players. They're both going to go down in history, I think.
Yeah, they're both like.
But one of them is going to be a top 10 all time. The other is going to be a top 50 at best.
Yeah, maybe a Hall of Famer. You think Con Knipple's going to be a Hall of Famer when it's said and done?
Everyone's a Hall of Famer in basketball. I mean, if you have it doesn't take much to get you into the Hall of Fame. And if he scores,
no MLB.
No, God, no, not even close. You got anything else on the Spurs? Oh, I will say quickly, real quick, something else. Watching that game last night, go back to 2023. Spurs win the draft lottery. Everyone knows what's ahead. The future instantly got brighter than any other team in the NBA that night. But yet there were still respected NBA journalists that we're suggesting the number one pick should be Scoot Henderson.
He did make an athletic play I've never seen before. He like literally put a hand on the ground and go, "Arr!"
This is the problem forever. And the fact, speaking of Con Knippel and the Hornets didn't even take Scoot Henderson second. They took Brandon Miller when it was all but assumed it was going to be Wemby, then Scoot, then whoever else. Watching that game last night, and more so than any other league we have, the ping pong balls determining that Wemby ends up in San Antonio and Scoot Henderson ends up in Portland.
Yeah.
That is a $500 million, a $750 million ping pong ball.
Yeah.
I mean, that is
ping pong ball got us a new stadium. It's going to get us a new stadium.
1,000%. And watching that game last night, I couldn't help but go back to some of the arguments we had on the radio show.
They just need something to talk about. It's like someone had to be the antagonist.
I mean, fair. And, there was certainly some.
Because if you talk to them off air, they would have been like, "No, Wemby's going to be better."
Well, I think if you were honestly concerned about the history of a basketball player with Wemby's frame and size, if that was your reasoning, that at least had some level of, okay, that stops and makes me think.
Yeah, but you got to take that chance.
But you got to take that chance. Exactly, 1,000%. And just watching that game last night.
It wasn't like Lamar Odom where he's just over like size. His bones are huge. Like
Greg Oden. Well, I've got Lamar Odom on the brain because I just watched that stupid.
You watched? Okay.
Of
anyway,
course.
Let's go to lightning round.
We'll
so
talk.
we can
Okay,
talk about it.
All right, lightning round. Let's talk about Lamar Odom. Now we do need. I watched it when the roommate was out of town this week.
So I didn't want to watch it until I started hearing clips of heaven's not all what it cracks out to be. I told Kobe that.
Lamar Odom might be.
I was like, I gotta watch it now, dude.
Lamar Odom might be one of the worst human beings still on this earth.
No redemption?
Zero redemption. Watch the Watch it. The documentary does not give it. It does not go out of its way to give him a happy ending. I'll give you one clip from it.
He owns a bunch of like drug rehab centers. I thought there was some redemption.
I'll give you one clip from it. When the Lakers won the championship and they were having the parade, he had his kids come out to California for the parade. Mm-hmm. They show up at his house. They're knocking on his door. They know he's inside. He calls the mother of his children, the mother of the children that didn't live with him, but the children that are at his front door, who are there because he told them to come and they could be a part of the parade. He calls her and says, "Hey, you got to tell them to leave. I'm not feeling it. I'm recovering. I'm not even going to the parade. Just tell them to go home." So they're bawling, end up, can't believe what's happening. And then they get to her house. They turn the parade on. And who's riding on that float? Who's there with the rest of his Lakers teammates?
Hey, when you are a drug addict, you are the worst
and that's it.
Of yourself.
That's what I'm saying. And when you're smoking,
is he still doing it?
When you're
that's why it's called redemption.
When your Kardashian wife is picking up your crack pipes in one of the most fancy hotels in Dallas that you're living out of at the time. Because her mom
says this will be good for our ratings.
And also the same apartment that they were renting where they had a
do you think I'm going to trust
$30,000 sex swing installed in it as well.
You don't have one of those?
Not a $30,000 one. It's like I mean, I have a bidet, not a Japanese freaking toilet. Like there are levels to this.
We strive for this, man.
No, watch it because I'm gonna make the roommate watch it because I think I can keep her interested with the Kardashian angle. But let's do some lightning round, not Lamar Odom related.
I got something funny for you. The 10 wildest names in sports history. Do you have any that you can think of right off the bat? Any sport.
I mean, any sport. I mean, I like Grady Dick is hilarious. That's pretty
funny.
solid. Clinton Dix always cracked me up for some reason. Rasham Salam is just a great name. Let me think about it for a second.
All right, so we're gonna go through some of these. Michigan State's own Kyle Sackrider.
God Shamgod, that was a great sack rider.
Sackrider.
Okay. You remember how
the Bullets own Chubby Cox.
Hey now.
The Kansas City Royals.
That's a great DJ name. That's a great Chubby Cox here on
Chubby Cox on the DJ booth 1 and 2.
Magnum Dom.
We got Kansas City Royals Rusty Kuntz.
Hey, that's Kuntz. It's Rusty Kuntz, not what you said. That's not. It's Rusty, not dripping. Good God.
I don't know. I guess it's a Chinese guy. Dong Dong.
Dong Dong, yes.
Yeah,
okay.
Dong Dong. Then you got Pittsburgh Pirates own Johnny Dickshot.
Johnny Dickshot. I feel like I would remember.
These gotta be 1920s names.
Yeah, I was about to say. I feel like I would remember that.
Then St. Louis Cardinals own, once again, baseball, Stubby Clapp.
Yeah, there's a lot of the baseball players that played before integration all had some really questionable names.
Okay. And
Stubby Clapp steps to the plate now. He's a whopping 3 for 30. He's an all-star hitter.
NIU, I don't know what college that is.
Northern Illinois. Northern Illinois.
It looks like a
The Huskies. Yeah. Look at that.
Lucius Pussay.
Yeah, I remember Lucius.
Lucius Pussay.
Yeah.
Pussay.
Let's go with the.
Okay. Now we go to hockey. Pittsburgh Penguins own Ron Tugnut.
Tugnut. Yeah, okay. Tugnut's a great one. Tugnut is a solid one.
France's own Steve Ho Yo Fat. Steve Ho You Fat.
You Fat. Yeah, I remember. Okay, Fat Lever. That was a great one.
And then San Francisco Giants. This is 1 to 10. So this is number 10. I think this deserved to be like at least in the top 3. Cannonball Titcomb.
Yeah, Cannonball Titcomb. So in a you can imagine there was
a straight face, man. We got Titcomb coming up.
No, there was
Titcomb to first.
he is famous for more than just his name. And I can't remember what it was because
became a porn star after his career.
Well, sir, it was like I think he made his debut during the Civil War. Like he's like late 1800s.
There wasn't baseball before the Civil War.
Yeah, he made his debut in 1886.
Yeah, when do you think the Civil War was?
Well, it was 61 to 65. It was just a joke, but it was. I'm
making sure
within 20 years of.
I heard 19 something out of your mouth.
No. Okay, there was something specific with him that he had not a conspiracy page or not a controversy page on his Wikipedia, but there's somehow Mr. Titcomb got even more history worthy or worth remembering.
All right, we'll have to revisit that.
Yeah, we'll revisit the legacy of Cannonball. Hit me, LG. Throw that video of the Chelsea team doctor up there if you can. So speaking of figuring out, doing some research, I need to figure out who this guy is and what is the legacy. What is the lore behind him? Because the amount of times I look at him,
he's smoking a heater while pushing a.
Not even just smoking the heater. It's doing the very stereotypical, just hanging out the side of your mouth while you're out there. Yeah, man. I mean, how bad's the injury, son? How are we feeling?
But as they say in England, smoking a fag.
Yeah, he is. He's wheeling the stretcher out there with the cigarette just hanging out the side of his mouth the entire time. He's now leaning over the hurt player while he's
just blowing, smoking.
He's
he's
now
carrying him.
lifting and carrying the player to put him on the stretcher.
I love the Sherlock Holmes fedora.
Yeah, he does have the little Sherlock hat. And the cigarette, his hands never touch the cigarette, but the cigarette never leaves his mouth.
Unhealthy.
This guy is one of the most iconic humans in Chelsea history. I am ashamed
If I
to
touch
say.
the cigarette, it desanitizes my hands.
That's right. My hands are great. I can carry this busted player onto the gurney as LG has froze it there with all of these people are so tight next to each other, and he's just got this heater burning. It looks so fake. It looks so out of place, but so spectacular.
All right, hit me, LG. I'm gonna go. Now we're gonna go with stats.
Love it.
Most 50-plus point games in NBA history. Let's see. If
Wilt.
That's number one, of course. How many do you think it is?
62.
Tied out. 118.
Oh my God. See, I was going to guess 80, and I thought that would just be absurd. How could
he just killed the white boys.
Yeah, fair. It was me guarding him.
Yeah.
Just imagine.
Not blocking them.
No.
All right. So who's the second one?
Oh, most 50-point games, seconds. Gotta be Kareem?
No. It's the greatest, the GOAT.
Jordan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jordan.
See, I don't think about.
Now it gets down to reality.
You said Wilt was 113?
118.
118? Jordan's probably closer to that 80 number.
No, reality. 31.
Oh, okay. Now we're
reality.
You're throwing me all off because I was thinking reality to what I said the first time.
Yeah.
So the gap is 118 by Wilt
It's almost 100 points.
and
It's like 80
31
points. Yeah.
by Jordan. These are career games scoring 50 or more points in that game.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's an insane gap. So number 3,
Kareem?
Kobe.
Kobe? Okay.
Kobe with 25. And then we got someone who's still playing today.
LeBron.
We talked about him earlier.
Harden.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's tied with Kobe, 25.
Wow. So James Harden has as many 50-point games as Kobe. And he's probably, well, no, he's not going to finish
Free throws.
with more than Jordan. And three-pointers.
All right.
Heavy three-point.
Number 5's
attempts.
another Laker.
Look,
If you keep saying
I'm tired
Kareem,
of
he's
guessing.
not even on the list.
Okay, so the leading scorer or second leading scorer in NBA history was just consistent and not Jerry West.
Elgin Baylor.
Elgin Baylor,
With
okay.
17.
Yeah.
So now we're dropping off into the teens, and that's where all these other ones are in the teens, just like how Epstein liked it. Number 6.
I was told they weren't friends.
There's nothing to see there.
No.
The case is closed.
Interesting timing though.
Number 6, he put out a rap album.
Dame Lillard.
There you go.
Hey.
Number 15. Number 7. Warriors.
Steph.
All right. Number 8. Warriors.
Clay.
Rick Barry.
Oh, even further. Yeah,
Yeah.
Clay doesn't have
15 and 14.
I wonder how many Clay has.
Number 9, who thinks he's the GOAT.
LeBron.
Yep,
Okay.
14.
Okay.
And number 10, changed the fashion, the trend, the
Oh.
look of the NBA.
And made the NBA adopt a dress code. I'm assuming we're talking about the same person. Georgetown's own Mr. Allen Iverson.
With 11.
Okay.
You know who's not on that list?
Well,
Shaq.
I hear a lot of people that
Shaq's
aren't.
not on the list.
Did you see DeMar?
Yeah.
Did you see DeMar DeRozan go at the fan on social media?
Oh, about
So-
Shaq not being dominant or something like that?
It's Shaq related.
Yeah.
A fan did the math, and if DeMar DeRozan averages 15 points a game for another 2 full seasons,
Yeah.
he will pass Shaq on the all-time scoring list and climb into the top 10 in all-time scoring. And the fan said, and that doesn't sit well with me And DeMar DeRozan responded like, think I give an S about what your bitch ass thinks about, like, don't worry about my score. It was just instantly, it's like,
Mind your business.
I kind of think both of y'all have a point. Like, I love you going after him, DeMar, but
Hey,
also
DeMar was the most, I mean, he scored 20. He was like going for points champion in Toronto for years.
yeah.
You know?
But
That was in Toronto.
Shaq.
Yeah.
I
He
mean,
was the
that's-
more dominant one.
yeah, I think that's where I say,
So,
hit me, LG. I'm gonna save the Kanye talk
okay.
because it might need to be its own little standalone because
Okay. I got a lot to say about that person.
and we'll also see what happens with the wireless festival over in England.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Didn't a certain big company back out of that one?
A few did, multiple,
Yeah.
about half a dozen, I believe.
I believe they're owned by Jewish people.
Well, again, I think it's not just
They'll never forget.
it's not just the private company. We're going to do this. It's also the UK not even allowing him to
Yeah.
go there, which is a incredibly slippery slope to
Yeah.
me of
That's free speech. man.
denying an
Can't-
American citizen entry to your company based off of speech
country, not company.
country, yeah, not company.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll save that because I do want to get into that. I've got a lot. Did you see? How much more do you have?
Not
Okay.
I'm trying to get you out of here to get some pizza, sir.
We're going to thank you. We're going to do Today in Sports History, but quickly, did y'all see they're going to charge admission at Market Square for Fiesta?
Doesn't surprise me.
So
Ask me the last time I went to Fiesta.
it's going to be a $5 admission fee. On weeknights, it's from 6 o'clock or later. On weekends, it's 1 p.m. or later. It's the most attended Fiesta event over the course of Fiesta. Over 250,000 people will end up going to the, Los Reyes, the Market Square event. And they're going to start charging $5. All of the, this is a funny one to me because instantly, if you read, again, just read the comments to get a gauge on how people are feeling about the story. If you read the comments, it's a lot of, well, you get what you vote for. Like, this is what you get for,
Thanks a lot, Gina.
because the city council passed this by a 7-4 vote because it's a city council, it's a city events, Fiesta. They can control whatever they want to control.
It's cheaper than one beer.
So you
Y'all need to
said,
shut up.
you said, thanks a lot, Gina. That's the funny thing about this because the people screaming, you get what you vote for. There were 4 dissenting votes on this.
And it was
Gina was one of them. My boy Jalen,
That would actually
my
have to take
city council
They would
member,
have to take work to look this up.
who's a Democratic socialist, the other Democratic socialist, and the Democrat adjacent socialist. Like, kind of, he's not a Democratic socialist, but he votes with the.
They're charging you to make more of a profit. So let's go ahead and thank
It's the North
the
Siders.
Democrats.
It's the North Siders and the more conservative part of our
Yeah.
city council that pushed through entry fees to Fiesta.
You should
So
see how much the Taste of North Side
you
is.
do get what you vote for. It's just for once not the Democrats' fault on this one because they actually were trying to prevent it, including Gina. But we'll attack when we need. We'll give praise when we need. Good job, Gina, for trying to stand up to the people. Today in sports history, well, I tell you what. We're going to have to end with death today. I know that
All right,
upsets
all
you.
right. It doesn't upset me. I'm just
But the clip that we're
seems
ending
bleak.
with
all right.
is death related. So we'll start with on this day, 1912, the first baseball game ever held at Fenway Park. Red Sox played the Harvard Crimson. But we got Fenway. You ever been to Fenway?
No,
It's
I do want
worth-
to go. I
yeah.
want to sit on the wall.
It's worth it. We said, well, yeah, now that you can sit on the wall, I want to
Yeah.
go back. We did a 4th of July there when I had a cousin that was in college up there in Boston. 1925, at the height of his fame, New York Yankees slugger Babe Ruth was rushed to the hospital with a mysterious condition labeled, the historic headline, you've probably seen it, The bellyache heard around the world, playing off the shot heard around the world.
Too much beer. His gallbladder couldn't take it.
Too much beer and potted meat and hot dogs.
Canned meat.
Multiple newspapers at the time reported his death. Of course, we know that was not the case.
Yeah.
We were talking about the NFL requiring players to wear helmets. On this day, in 1945, they required them to wear long socks, which still to this day, they are fining players for not wearing the proper socks.
No one wants to see your calves.
So 1945 is when that started. 1959, Celtics sweep the Minneapolis Lakers before they moved to LA.
Because that seems like a normal thing. Lakes, Minneapolis, land of a thousand.
Land of a thousand of them.
No, LA, the Sunshine State. I'm playing.
You got to keep it. This would be the first of the Celtics record 8 straight titles. First one here in 59. Speaking of first, 1965, first baseball game held at the Astrodome. Astros beat the Yankees 2-1. It was an exhibition game.
Little jab stick. I get you. I hear you.
But setting a record was Yankee legend Mickey Mantle, where he became the first baseball player to hit an indoor home run. President LBJ and Lady Bird were in attendance. 1978. This was
I was thinking of Hank Hill and Lady Bird.
Lady Bird. Well, that's
dog.
where
I was like, see, a dog can go to a game.
we don't have time for the dog argument. 1978 was the iconic historic day where Gervin and David Thompson both are going for the scoring title. David Thompson scores 73 early in the day. Iceman realizes what he needs to get. He goes out and scores 63. He had 33 in one quarter during that game. Iceman ends up winning the scoring title. 1981, a young unknown rookie named Fernando Valenzuela makes his NBA debut. Had to be the opening day starter for the Dodgers due to injuries in spring training. He ends up going on to win both Rookie of the Year and the Cy Young that year in 1981 as a rookie. 1987, for the third time already in his career, Wayne Gretzky scores 7 points in a Stanley Cup game.
Stanley Cup.
In a Stanley Cup final game, he had 1 goal and 6 assists. 1989, Mike Tyson beat the hell out of that parking attendant who asked him to move his car. That was a fun one.
Yeah, the balls on that parking attendant.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You kind of should have known.
You're not getting paid enough, sir.
Yeah, you kind of should have known what could have happened.
The boss is like, yo, go tell Mike Tyson to move his car. And I'm like, no.
How about you go tell Mike Tyson?
No.
Also in 1989, Ricky Henderson steals his 800th career base.
Best ever do it.
1990, Don Mattingly signs a record-breaking contract, a 5-year extension with the New York Yankees. Guess
Never won that chip.
the money. 1990, 5-year extension.
15 million.
19.7 mil overall, basically $4 million a season.
Get it, Matt.
Speaking of the boys taking their tarps off at the Rockies game earlier, this day in 1993, the first game ever was played in that stadium.
Nice.
Rockies beat the Montreal Expos, just to tell you how much has changed since then. And then 2017, 81st U.S. Masters, Sergio Garcia finally gets his Masters win, beats Justin Rose in that sudden death playoff. Both were tied at 9 under. His first, not just Masters, but first major.
I wonder if he had fried
In his
chicken for
career.
his dinner the year after.
As Fuzzy Zeller reminded people of what Tiger was probably going to serve, I believe.
No, that was Sergio Garcia said that.
No, that was Fuzzy Zeller that made the fried chicken.
You sure?
Unless Sergio
He said it too.
repeated it. Yeah, it was Fuzzy first.
I'm sure there was a lot of people who probably said that.
Yeah, I was about to say it wouldn't have been.
I remember Sergio getting hammered for that.
Okay, yeah. You're right. Sergio. It was Fuzzy first,
Yeah.
And then Sergio did it again in 2013.
Yeah.
Fuzzy did it back in early 2000s when Tiger had won, 97, 2001, 2002?
Yeah.
And that was when Fuzzy said it originally. And then, I'd forgotten. Man, screw Sergio Garcia. Dump all this.
Yeah,
We're not.
I was like, why are you praising Sergio?
No, we're
dude?
keeping him off the run sheet. Birthdays. Do you know who Curly Lambeau is?
Sounds familiar.
Of course you do. That is the Hall of Fame running back and coach, the first coach and founder of the Green Bay Packers, Lambeau Field.
Wow.
Curly Lambeau, born on this day,
Of
1898.
course I knew him.
We mentioned Seve Ballesteros and Rory's moving up the list to potentially pass him. Seve was born on this day in 1957, won the Masters in 80 and 83. And then finally, we're going to end with this because I've got multiple deaths that we've got to do a little mini investigation on. LG, go ahead. Save that video I sent you. We're going to do that one last. First one, dead from a stroke on this day at 61 years old. Pittsburgh Pirates great, the Hall of Fame outfielder, first baseman, 7-time All-Star, member of the We Are Family Pirates World Series teams, the great Willie Stargell. Dead on this day.
I haven't heard that name in forever.
It's been a while, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember the name Nick Adenhart?
No.
Nick Adenhart died on this day in 2009 at 22 years old.
Whoa.
He was a pitcher for the Angels, and I had completely forgot about this because when I think of Angels pitchers dying recently, I think of Tyler Skaggs and the drug ring they had going amongst the pitching staff. I had completely forgotten about Nick Adenhart. Adenhart made his debut with the Angels and won his first start, and that night was hit by a drunk driver and killed.
God.
This was back in
Bless.
2009. He gets called up. He had spent 3 full seasons in the minors. Again, he's 22 years old. Like, he was one of their big pitching prospects. He gets called up, earns a spot in the Angels rotation in spring training, makes his first career start, wins it, and then that night he's traveling in a Mitsubishi Eclipse with 3 other people, and they are hit by a drunk driver who runs a red light and cuts his life and career far too short. 2010, this name's going to mean nothing. It's Zoltan Varga.
Okay.
He's a former Hungarian soccer player. He won the Olympic gold in 1964. Hungary used to be really, really good at soccer.
Now they're just a dictatorship,
Well, they have an open democracy. They're having elections.
just like Russia.
Well, it's actually just like us. It's just gerrymandered to hell, where you can win over 50% of the vote, but only get less than 10% of the representation.
Yeah.
This guy, I mention him because I'm surprised this doesn't happen more often. With all these old timers days or alumni games, the Dallas Stars just had their alumni game last weekend where all the old players all come back. They play an exhibition game after the Stars play an afternoon game. They do it every year. Well, on this day in 2010, old Zoltan died on the field at 65 years old playing in an old timers game.
Have a bunch of old people running around on the pitch. Not a good idea.
Not a good idea. I'm surprised. It's a good thing, but I'm surprised
Got to stay young.
we somehow don't see that more often. Quickly, on this day in our show history, I missed it on Tuesday night. We had done a show. This was the post NCAA championship show this week. Obviously, last year we were unveiling your Yankee Minute.
Yeah, buddy.
This time last year,
Classic.
we were talking about Alex Ovechkin breaking Gretzky's goal scoring record. I was teasing my full Luka thoughts from the trade, which I would end up recording with my buddy Toby. But on this day was the day Toby and I released the Luka episode because it was the day he had returned to Dallas
Oh, buddy.
for the first time. But lastly, the last death on this day before we get out of here, 2022. This was how former Cowboys Hall of Famer Gil Brandt described the passing of a former NFL quarterback in the cave.
Scouting standpoint, you analyzed him over the years at Ohio State and coming into the league with the Washington Commanders and then going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Obviously, it's a terrible tragedy, and what wanted your thoughts on that, and also on the player because you did chronicle his career very closely.
Well, Dan, I hate anytime anybody is killed or anybody dies. But he was a guy that was living to be dead, so to speak. They told him don't under any circumstances leave school early. You just don't have the work habits. You don't have this. You don't have that. What did he do? Left school early. I always can remember this. We invited players to the draft, and he was one of the players we invited to the draft. And we were told no. We're going to have our own party.
Gil Brandt is the architect of the Cowboys super teams in the 70s. He's the reason the Cowboys are America's team.
Bowling alley
And he got his
for his party.
Today.
It was always something, It's one of those things. I'm never offside. But they keep calling me for offside.
Oh, my God.
It's what it is. So, it's a tragic thing. Anytime anybody dies, it's tragic. And especially when you're 24 years old and you got your whole life ahead of you. But maybe if he'd have stayed in school a year, he wouldn't do silly things. I mean, when you're jogging on a highway, on a road like that leaves it open because I tell you, it's so... Guy has 2 drinks and he's just a little bit to the right side of the road and gets hit and killed. It's easy to happen.
Yeah, I want to just share this.
Did you hear the reporter that steps in like, yeah, I can't believe you just said all that, but on this day, the passing of Dwayne Haskins, which led to the all-time interview response from Gil Brandt on Dwayne Haskins being a guy who was living to be dead.
Well,
on that uplifting note,
no, but we have to pour one out
for Gil Brandt, who died on this. No, he died in August.
Today, unfortunately, the Bronx legend himself, Lance Taylor, also known as African Bambaataa, passed away today.
Cool. Send the family a ham. Get us out of here, LG.
68 years old.
Who are we talking about?
Africa Bambaataa? You've never heard that?
Educate me.
He's like the founder of hip hop.
Not really, but Rock, Planet Rock.
Oh,
Don't Stop.
I thought you were talking about some.
I thought LG would be more like appreciative that I brought this up.
I thought you were talking about some generic 4th outfielder for the Yankees in the 80s.
He's New York's legend.
I'm with you now. I like my hip hop south of the Mason-Dixon line.
All right. Anyways,
I don't need to know. I don't need.
Pour one out. Rest in peace, King.
Pour one out. Send the family a ham. Cap, tell the people how to get a hold of you. How to get a hold of us.
You can get a hold of me on Insta and X at the Captain SCL. You can get a hold of the podcast at thesportscave.live on mostly everything.
That's right. And we can expect to see more of those shorts at Sports Cave Live on YouTube.
Sure, I guess.
LG, when's the next stream?
Don't know.
Don't know. When's our next stream, fellas? What's our week look like next week? We should have talked about that.
Yeah, Tuesday.
All right, back next week. Hopefully, probably, definitely Tuesday. Till then, y'all have a good weekend. Peace. Be good.
Kids, what do we say about drugs?